Okay, Jenny, I know you're factoring, but first I think you should know how to multiply, like, factors first. I think you should have gone over that before. So I'll go over that with you, and then you'll understand how to factor more better. So when you have, okay, hold on. For example, number 31, you want help on that. It was x squared minus 6x plus 5. Okay, when you factor it, you get x minus 1 times x minus 5. And if you work backwards, if you just look at this, how would you multiply that? First, you look at this number, these two numbers, and it's x. So when you're multiplying it, what's x times x? Equals x squared, which is that first number right there. Okay, and then you multiply these two numbers, the second number of each in each parentheses. So it would be minus 1 times minus 5, which equals positive 5. See, and that's this last number right here. And then after you do those, you multiply these two numbers and these two numbers. So the two numbers on the outside and the two numbers on the inside. So the outside first is what? X times negative 5. So x times negative 5 equals minus 5x. And then on the two on the inside is negative 1 times x, which is negative x. You see, they both have the same variables. They have 1x. So you can subtract or add them together. So minus 5x here. Okay. Minus 5x minus plus minus x. So what does that equal? Minus 6x. Because if you write it out like 5x plus negative x. If you're adding a negative, it's another negative, you know? Okay, whatever. So if you write out all that stuff that you got, you have x squared right here. That's the first number. And then you have positive 5, which is that last number in the equation. And then you have negative 6x, which is the middle of the equation. So see how that happened? So basically, if you have an equation that has the highest power as 2, it's called quadratic equation. So you know that it will have a factoring form of x plus or minus a number, right? So it could be x plus number and times an x plus a number, or it could be x negative number and an x negative number, or positive and negative. But you always know there's two x's, because when you multiply out, it's x times x equals x squared. Okay? What else? So these two numbers right here, you know, when you multiply them together, they always come up as the first number here, right? And then the last two numbers that you multiply will get this last number. And then when you're multiplying the inside numbers and then adding it to the multiplied outside numbers, you get this middle number. So keep that in mind, okay? Understand that first and then watch the next video, okay?